It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hi, guys. Welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys, not to be confused with Monday, because obviously we did not have hot, messy topics yesterday, but we are back. Jason and I took like a small little vacation, and we had the best time, to be honest with you. But I saw in the live chat where some people are wondering what's going on with BravoCon. Have they announced tickets? Everybody also wants to know what's going on with the finale this week. Real Housewives of New Jersey allegedly being put on pause. New York announcing their trailer. Ultimate Girls Trip announcing a New York version. And Andy Cohen, Lisa Rinna, and Nene Leakes all back at it again. We have lots to go on. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, show some love, and let's welcome J Money.
J Money.
That's you.
Yeah, I don't have any, so... No, I'm just kidding.
Welcome to, hold on real quick. Let me do this again. All right, guys, let's welcome J No Money. No.
Wait, I can do this. I can put on like another hat.
Oh,
and
J No Money in the house.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, what do you want from me?
Nothing.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, guys. I saw in the live chat where people are saying that they're hearing that there is BravoCon news and that tickets are becoming available. So while the countdown was beginning, because I just saw this as the countdown was beginning, I pulled this up from bravotv.com, right? We have exciting news about BravoCon 2023, courtesy of Ariana Madix, which, by the way, guys, of course, everything right now is going to be courtesy or performed by or promoted by Ariana Madix. Like, Andy Cohen and Bravo are genius for this. And not genius, it's kind of the obvious, but like, you get what I mean, right?
You saw the upfronts, right?
Oh yeah.
For NBC, like the whole thing where they revealed her in the box and at Radio City Music Hall, and she is like right now living her best life. You know, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Everybody has won from this. Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone has won from Sandoval, including us, because we get to talk a little more than usual. But like everybody on the cast is winning, except for Tom Sandoval. But then you look at some of his, what does he call them? Concerts? The things he does?
Yeah. Concerts.
People go, right? Like they're interested to see, I think the only loser here might be Raquel. And that's a shame,
I mean, we'll get to that in a second. This is what you were talking about for Ariana Madix in the upfronts.
Yes.
This is her. Boom.
Jackpot. I mean, listen, they're promoting here BravoCon Vegas, which we're all excited for. Guys, it's less than 6 months away, or what? It is barely less than 6 months away right now. Time will fly. Remember when we were waiting for the announcement? If you're close, it is so worth it. I didn't want to go last year. I thought it was going to be awful. It was the most amazing experience. I had so much fun. Yeah, definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I mean, she looks so good.
That's a glow up.
Yeah, it's a glow up. She's like, bye, you narcissistic douchebag loser. I'm back.
Good luck with your karaoke ass.
Good luck with your karaoke. Okay. So since somebody asked in the live chat, I did want to bring this back up, because if there's anything if you guys ever question about Bravo TV, BravoCon, if you're wondering if they are, announcing tickets or whatever the case is, they're not going to announce it anywhere but their own site first. 100%. So you can always rely on them for that. But it says,
yes,
we have exciting news about BravoCon 2023, courtesy of Ariana Madix. Just raise your glasses high for this BravoCon 2023 news, delivered by Vanderpump Rules' very own Ariana Madix at NBC Universal's upfront presentation on Monday, May 15th. She made a surprise appearance after an elaborate dance number, aptly set to Viva Las Vegas, took over the stage of Radio City. Okay, let's get to the fucking point. And when we say surprise, we really mean it, because Ariana magically... Okay, still blah, blah, blah. After cracking that joke, Ariana got down to serious BravoCon business, revealing that the ultimate fan experience set to take place from November 3rd to November 5th in Las Vegas, as previously announced, will bring thousands of Bravoholics with over 150 Bravo celebrities. We know that. Fans will get to interact. So my question is there no actual news? She also shared details about Bravo's new location. Yeah, we get that.
Where it's going to be. And Caesar's Forum is not at Caesar's Palace, actually, but it's across the street.
She was teasing that the attendees will be able to indulge in even more VIP experiences and behind-the-scenes access. And, of course, Andy Cohen will be there doing Watch What Happens Live. Finally, what happens in Vegas may stay in Vegas, but at BravoCon, it's a big part of the fun, social media, amplifying.
So stay tuned for tickets, but here's how you book your room. But go to the official site.
So wait a minute. Suffice to say, BravoCon 2023 is going to be one for the books. Find out everything you need to know about BravoCon, including
site,
where to stay, how to buy tickets, and what to expect by visiting BravoCon's official site. Okay, we're on the official site, girl.
But this is to promote BravoCon, to get people excited about it. I'm sure they're going to announce tickets, you know, when something is hot, like the Vanderpump Rules reunion or something like that. That is when they're going to announce these and push these for sure.
Okay. roseforever.com, code Adam25, makes me so calm in moments where I feel like I've been just mentally, because there is no actual news here. The news is
there's no news. We knew that.
She did an NBC upfront. I know, but that's a little misleading. I feel a little misled.
It's not misleading because like it's been announced where it is. Now they're just promoting BravoCon. They're like, hey, this is where you stay. Stay tuned for tickets. This is part of the process. I don't think it's anything like crazy.
Jason, if I get in trouble for potential clickbait, is that not potential clickbait?
Well,
we have exciting news.
We didn't call this BravoCon news like thumbnail, like BravoCon news. Get your tickets here. No, we didn't say that. We said he said, she said, because we have stuff to talk about. Where did this news come from?
Okay.
Why did you want to talk about BravoCon? It's not even time to talk about BravoCon.
Well, somebody in the live chat asked, so I wanted to bring it up. Okay. All right.
That makes sense.
So, Jason, we have a lot to talk about. By the way, how was your weekend?
It was great. It's really hard to be back. I don't say that in a bad way, but we had the most magical, amazing weekend where we actually took a break and kind of like centered ourselves into what is going to be a cluster F of the next few weeks, because we are traveling a lot. I think there is 1, 2, 3, 4 sit-down interviews planned. Things are about to hit the fan and like it's going to be crazy. So I'm glad we took like 5 seconds and kind of like stepped back for a minute.
Kind of.
Okay. But you didn't work, that was kind of nice.
I know, even Shaylee was surprised by that.
You didn't have your phone at one point this weekend.
I know, which is also crazy. Shaylee was surprised by that too.
Yeah.
Which is like, I never not have my phone. So yeah, good for me. Good for me. Okay, so I want to start because we have a lot to go over. We have New Jersey, Vanderpump Rules, RHONY. We have a documentary Hulu series coming out. Let's start here. Guys, we officially have our RHONY Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip announced, and Peacock announced the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, a RHONY Legacy version. And the cast, and the fact that Ramona Singer made it, okay. But they not only just announced that, the news came on Monday, May 15th. They announced that it was Dorinda Medley, Sonia Morgan, Luann de Lesseps, Ramona Singer, Kelly Ben-Simone, and Kristen Takeman, who nobody ever expected. And also, I
didn't even recognize her. I was like, wait, who is this? Why would they put her on like a legacy edition of
because Jill Zarin fucked up?
Well, of course. And you know what? Jill Zarin, like, great to see you. Like, okay, really quickly, I feel like Ultimate Girls Trips are like auditions or like where the fails go, right? Like you had Cynthia Bailey season 1, who she's not a failure at all. Like I didn't even think she should have been a friend of. I think she should still be on Atlanta. But yeah, you had that. And then this whole like ex-wives thing was like pure audition. Here's Tamra, Brandy, Dorinda, pause, fired, Taylor. You know, you had all of these girls on it. And then you had like Leah McSweeney and then like Thailand on the third, you know what I mean? And then Morocco is going to be just a crazy, where is season 4? Like we've talked about season 4 so much. Now we're pushing season 5, but I feel like it's the place where it's like a redemption party. Let's see if I can get my orange or diamond or, you know, champagne glass back. It just,
well, the thing is,
I don't know. I'm ready for legacy.
Fighting for their places back because this is the new legacy. So there is nothing to
Right.
fight for. They are on this.
So what is this then? Like, what is the point of doing the Ultimate Girls Trip as like a warm up, like welcome back kind of thing?
No, it's
Or
to keep us. It is the new RHONY smaller version to keep us invested in the lives of the women who were the OGs of RHONY. But that's about it. They have to film for 2 weeks. That's it. We see them. Bada bing, bada boom. You're in.
does
You're
that mean
out.
we're not getting Legacy because they were in talks to do
That
Legacy
is
too?
legacy.
That's Legacy. It's just one
Yes.
season.
Yes, it's Ultimate Girls Trip, but legacy. It is only RHONY women. The other Ultimate Girls Trip,
What?
like there is Potomac, there's Salt Lake City, there's, like they put all franchises in one. This time it's like we're taking a step back to Kelly Ben Simone's Scary Island where she's like, go to sleep. But it's
don't miss
only
her.
RHONY women.
Yeah, interesting. Very interesting. I'm not going to miss Jill Zarin because, like I said, when she was on, it was kind of like, very sleepy. At BravoCon, it was very sleepy. Jill Zarin, like, I think she's had her time. It was good. What I'm really looking forward to is The Real Housewives of New York. The new season 16, established, elevated, whatever you want to say, that cast. I'm really looking forward to seeing them. I think they listened, and a lot of people are complaining like, why would you change it up? Well, they listened because we were a year ago sitting here doing a live about the Real Housewives of New York saying, wouldn't it be nice if we had a fresh generation of Real Housewives of New York who are young, who are diverse, who are from different parts of Manhattan or New York as a whole? Like, wouldn't it be nice? And now that we have it, people are still complaining, so I'm super excited for these group of women. They are putting a lot of investment in it, and I hope it pays off. I think it's going to be hopefully what we need to save this franchise.
I agree with that. Hold on. I saw a comment, and I think this was for you. Oh, right here. Donna Merritt, what happened to this week's members only show?
I said it for the wrong date.
Sorry, guys.
There's that.
Wish y'all could see this little dog trying to get to Adam on my phone. She might be in love. Oh, that's really cute.
We love
okay. So no, but like Jason said, pretty much we have the house is located in Saline Beach. So that's where we are doing this.
In
this
what
is
beach?
Saline Beach. Do you not know?
What is that? No.
Okay.
Do you? Or Saline Beach?
Hold on, girl. I'm going to tell you.
Oh, is this in St. Bart's?
After appearing on the Real Housewives of New York, Ultimate Girls Trip, RHONY Legacy, reunites cultural icons Kelly, Ben Simone, Luann de Lesseps, Dorinda Medley, Sonia Morgan, Ramona Singer, and Kristen Who Gives a Shit as they jet off to beautiful St. Bartholomew for an epic adventure of a lifetime.
St. Bart's.
St. Bart's. In an interesting turn of events, the ladies will be filming in the same house located in Saline Beach, which was featured on season 5 of RHONY, and that was the site of Luann's infamous wild night with the pirate, aka Thomas Ribeiro. Do you remember when?
Of course. How could I forget? How could I forget the pirate?
How could you forget? But you were talking about this RHONY. And listen, I think that this looks interesting, but I also feel like they have the messy one, like the one all the way on the left with the dark brown hair. She looks messy as hell. She's trying to hook up with a bunch of people. She doesn't care if she's like trying to hook up with the married man. I get it. The one right there next to her, she's fighting with Uba. Uba is all the way to the very right. Uba rips her sunglasses off of her
Uba's
face.
Cool. Sai is cool. What's her name? Sai. Yeah.
The one in the middle, she's having marital issues. Then you have Jenna Lyons, I believe that's her name, or Jen Lyons, or whatever the hell it is. But she also was outed by Page 6 in the New York Times. And then you have the one next to her. Oh, she's the one who actually has the marital issues. It's like, it is a clusterfuck. Honestly, it's a clusterfuck.
I mean, this is interesting though. The way they're promoting it right now, it makes me want to watch it. It's like it's a fresh take on New York, and I think we need that.
Yeah,
I think we need that. I don't know if we can continue watching like messy Sonia. I don't know if we can continue watching Ramona putting her foot in her mouth, or Dorinda having one too many, or whatever. I think that would be best saved for a Legacy edition. I didn't know it was going to be Ultimate Girls Trip. I had no idea. I thought they were actually doing Legacy, but this is what they were doing, which is still interesting. That's interesting. And that I would love to watch them on vacation for 2 weeks acting like fools. That's great. But I think we do need a fresh take on New York. New York has changed. And this cast, I think, reflects what people wanted a year or two ago.
Right.
No?
No. I agree with you. And
Not
I think
excited for New York. I'm excited for New York.
no, it's not that I'm not excited. You know what the thing is too is like it's kind of for me, I'm a little like hot and cold in the sense that I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like this. I feel like I always encourage people to welcome new cast members and to kind of be open to it. But then it's really hard. It's like practice what you preach, right? We don't know them. And it's really hard to get into it. Like the reason it was so easy for us to get into Dubai is because we knew Caroline Stanbury, you know? We knew of her, we knew it was easy for us to kind of get in there. For New York, I am excited because Andy Cohen has made it known for the longest time that the city is sort of like a caricature of the show itself because there is so much going on in the city. It's not like you're like parking us on like the Real Housewives of Dallas and we're like, don't give a shit about anything that's going on but the Housewives. New York City is so exciting and there's a lot going on. We see
Andy Cohen was so excited about this new Real Housewives of New York that he put himself in the preview, in the trailer.
I know. Well,
so,
that makes me concerned too.
Well, I would be more concerned right now for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills than for New York.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm concerned for them too. Speaking of which, guys, we're going to move over 350 in the room. I want to talk about something else that's been brought up, and that would be the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Only because
Lord,
we have a lot of back and forth going on right now with Lisa Rinna and also Andy Cohen. Now, Andy Cohen recently came out and said that Lisa Rinna actually, because there was a lot of hearsay here. A lot of people I thought were really stupid, to be honest with you. But
a lot of he said, she said.
Yes. We had so many people who were going on and they're like, Lisa Rinna did not get fired from the show. She quit. She walked away from the show. We had a conversation with Kelly Dodd when we went to go interview her and Rick, and Kelly made a great point. You don't walk away from money like this unless you got money like this. And Lisa Rinna is not somebody, from what we know, who has this kind of just FU money. She doesn't. She doesn't, because nobody who is peddling Dupins and diapers has FU money. Lisa Vanderpump has FU money. Lisa Rinna has, let's figure out how the fuck we're going to pay our bills. Okay? In her grand scheme of like, right.
I mean, I feel like her and Harry make a decent living.
Yes, but
I mean, like,
you have people like her and Harry who make a decent living, but they also spend to match that living. So really, how much are you saving? You know what I mean? While your husband's in Canada playing a gay actor and you're here playing a housewife and you're collecting all of the paychecks and then putting the paychecks back into the outfits, which she said, because the fashions are everything for Beverly Hills. How much money?
I know. Well, the fashions kept Dorit on the show. You know what I mean? So...
The fashions kept Dorit on the show, and so did her blender of accents when nobody realized that she was from, she was actually from Connecticut, not from Spain, England, Italy, and every other fucking place that she pretended like she was from.
I mean, she lived there, but, I've lived in 16 countries, and I don't claim to, be from there.
I lived in Thailand, and I'm not greeting everybody with Sawadee Krap. So.
Sawadee Krap.
Just saying. Now, getting back
to... We did live in Thailand for a while, huh? That's funny.
Yes, so true, Adam. The lifestyle is expensive. I know.
It is expensive because, on that documentary about the Kardashians, even, oh gosh, who are the numbnuts? What are they? The ones from the hills.
They're not
numbnuts. They're blonde.
Numbnuts.
They're the blonde ones.
Oh
my gosh, come on. Yes, Heidi and Spencer. Even they said, like, when you become that status, you need to start living that lifestyle that people are expecting of you, and you start charging credit cards and you start spending a lot of money to look like you are this, and it just elevates.
Can I tell you, that's probably one of the dumbest people I've ever seen do an interview. Like, Spencer Pratt is the epitome. He scares me because he's so unhinged, and I would be afraid.
I like him when he's on Juicy Scoop, though.
Oh, like, he's so stupid. He would be like, honestly, I think Heather McDonald's great, but she literally tapped in. She said, let me find the dumbest puppet and get him on my show. And that's exactly what she did. So congratulations to Heather McDonald. She got a freebie. She got Spencer Pratt. Good for you.
Got Spencer. I mean, here's the thing. Like, listen, if you have an archived tape of Kim Kardashian at a fashion show that Heidi was walking like 20 years ago, like, yeah, you might be. That's
I
weird.
mean, and the funny thing is when they do these interviews and and I'm not trying to sit here and bag on Spencer Pratt because I just think he's low-key just a little silly.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But it's because if you watch him, he's still just as desperate as he was back when him and Heidi did everything to maintain relevancy. And now your key to being relevant is talking about how everybody did exactly what you did, except they did it better and you couldn't do it. So you're talking about the Kardashians and their documentary about how they became a billionaire or they became a billionaire lifestyle and a billionaire empire. You're talking about it because you know what they did, but you just weren't able to do it yourself. You tried it and you made yourself bankrupt doing it. So we give you merit. I mean, I saw on, and this is no harm, no foul. You see a couple times on like these Hulu documentaries, right? We have a new one coming out, The Randall Scandal. We had Housewife and the Hustler. We had
Shocker.
the Shocker. And sometimes you see some of the people who come on and you see them talking and you wonder who greenlit that? Like who greenlit giving you any sort of merit to speak on any of this? Like it doesn't necessarily make sense. And maybe for Spidey, Spencer and Heidi, that was their self-proclaimed celebrity name because they saw Brangelina at the time, or Bradgelina or whatever the fuck it was.
Brangelina. Yeah.
Brangelina?
Brangelina.
Brangelina. Who gave you merit to speak? I get it. Who gave you merit?
I mean,
to
you were
speak
on The
it?
Hills. The Hills was the first scripted fake reality show that made reality. You know, well, I mean, technically it was Laguna Beach, but yeah, The Hills like kind of elevated.
Technically,
remember,
it was the real
I told
world.
you before we get back to Lisa Rinna, we can't forget this, okay? But when I used to live in LA, and this is back in the day, like 2008, I bought my first place in LA. I moved there, you know, whatever. I was driving down Sunset, and there used to be a restaurant called Ketchup. Do you remember that on Sunset? Like right there where Oppenheim is and stuff like that?
Yep.
And you had literally a car on the back of a truck, like a tow truck kind of thing. Like, you know, whatever.
I know. I remember when you told me this, I didn't believe you.
Yeah, they were doing this and they had cameras all around it and they would keep going up and down the street, you know, and they were filming, but they weren't even driving. Like, did you need to read your lines? Did you really need to be that, like, that busy to not be able to drive and speak at the same time? It was crazy. It was so crazy. But it was the thing. Like, I get it. Like, they do have, and I hate to say this, I really do, Adam, but they do have the merit to speak on this.
Right, because they fucked it up.
Okay.
Yes, I understand that you have the merit to speak because you failed at it. Like they
didn't fail.
It's a what not to do. They did fail.
No, I mean, listen, someone asked earlier in the live chat. Someone asked earlier in the live chat, what do you think about this new Freevee show with Kristen Doty and Jill Zarin? That's a fail. Okay. 1. 2, they didn't fail. They lived it. They did it first. They messed up. Okay. So now you know not what to do. If you want the path to success, follow the Kardashians, not whatever they call themselves.
Crystals with all of my money spent on crystals. And I show up to TomTom for 3 minutes for a photo op and get back in my Uber and leave. No, you failed. Let me tell you, I can call it like I see it.
They failed.
Spidey failed.
But okay, who failed in this situation though between Lisa Rinna and Andy Cohen and who?
Lisa Rinna failed.
Who is? I want to say the same thing. I feel like I don't know if it was her or if they were like, you need to go on pause, girl, because you've made this very toxic between the Kathy situation and all the shit you were trying to bring up, and just her demeanor on the show was just very toxic and negative, you know? So this isn't the first time Rinna has said, well, no, they're lying or they're saying something different than I'm saying. You know, I must be the one telling the truth. We've seen this before multiple times on the show, multiple times in this past season, which was awful. And now with Andy Cohen going back and forth.
Okay, so what happened was after the reunion, Lisa Rinna immediately, like on that night, she texted Andy Cohen and she said, I think it's time for me to quit the show. He pretty much said,
I would have texted back to me like, no shit.
No, he did. He texted back and he said, I think that's a good idea. So once she decided to quit the show, which is why she gets to claim that she quit the show, they started looking at the new season as, what does this look like? What does it look like without Rinna? How do we move forward?
Yeah.
Where do we go from here? Then she came back and said, you know what? I actually don't want to quit the show anymore. And he said this, I'm going to read his quote. I think she obviously immediately regretted what she had done.
Immediately,
and
obviously, immediately.
Those are his words, not mine.
No, I know.
Regretted what she had done. And that's something that's like, if you're moving that erratically in that sort of moment, you needed to be put on pause, fired, or quit. Like whatever word you want to use, that needed to happen. I'm also shocked that she did not publish the text. And he continued with, I think Lisa should go on pause, but absolutely come back in the future. In this moment, I think that the fans were ready to give her a break, which obviously means you got a little too big for your britches. You probably sent the text message to Andy Cohen to say, I think, you know what, I'm going to take a step back. What did you tell me when we were in Hilton Head this weekend? You said, don't be a fucking martyr. Is that not what you said?
Don't make yourself, don't be a martyr. And this is exactly what happened. And I think though, this is all pure speculation.
I'm a martyr.
Girl, sometimes you can be.
I know.
But no, I feel like this is pure speculation, but I think she threw that out there to validate to Annie that I'm important. You need me for the next season. He's like, no, I think it's a good idea. It wasn't a great season. The fans really didn't respond well to you. I mean, with all of that aside, do I think Rinna is bad TV? No, I think she's great TV. Is she a great performer outside of reality television and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Absolutely. It's just, it's seen its day. We don't want her to pull out another rabbit. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want another, no pun intended, but we don't want another like Rinna trick next season. But I'm worried about this next season. I mean, I am too. Well, we'll get to that in a second. Anytime Teddy's filming it, like, worries me a little bit.
Guys, Teddy is nothing like my favorite roseforever.com bouquet, because Teddy, I think, would be like,
we are obsessed with these. Can I just put this aside? This is the best sponsor we've ever worked with. Okay,
I do love it.
Rose Forever, they're amazing. I love these roses. They last a year and a half.
Can you stop stealing my plug?
I'm so I really enjoy them. Look, I have one behind me. Let me move this little chair. Also love this chair. But there's one of them.
The one that another looks like Casper, the ghost of Rose Forever.
Yeah. No, it's like exclusive, like, you know.
Okay.
Las Vegas Rose Forever.
I wanted to bring this up really quick because Lori Hartman, said Rinna was
she used to leak.
Has been the leak. Guys, we've known this for a long time. I know
she has leaked to so many people.
We know the people she leaks to.
Yes.
She's always been the leak. Lisa Rinna, like, I can comfortably say that without having to say allegedly, because Lisa Rinna is not going to take me to court over that. Like, she knows she's the leak. She knows that she leaks so much. And she did it in an effort, because let me kind of explain if you guys don't get this. And Jason and I, it kind of took a minute for us to understand. Actually, I think it was Monique Samuels who taught us this, Jason. But the Housewives will leak things because normally when they start filming a new season, or if they want to bring up a storyline, they have to get it approved by producers and the people who are storyboarding.
Right.
If the producers say no, then they can't do shit. But
that's crazy how everyone got word of the divorce of Ashley Darby ahead of time. You know, oh my gosh, who leaked this? I'm like, girl, check your text messages.
Right. And if it's leaked and now all of a sudden it's public knowledge and it's all over Page 6, if it's on Reality Blurb, if it's on social media, then producers can't stop you from using it as a storyline. So Lisa Vanderpump, or not Lisa Vanderpump. Oh, sorry, Lisa Vanderpump. I am so sorry. Lisa Rinna. Lisa Rinna became kind of the queen of leaking the story in order to bring it to light. She not only leaked the story, she shared videos, she shared audio, she shared clips, she shared pre-screenings of episodes before they were actually coming out. She did everything she could in order to escalate this story about Kathy Hilton in an effort to take her down and really come out on top, which is why I think when she texted Andy Cohen after the reunion, it was sort of kind of like I'm putting my line in the sand without saying it's me or her. I'm letting you know I think I want to leave, and I'm waiting because this is a gamble for me as Lisa Rinna, as Lisa, same hairstyle for the last 30 years, Rinna. This is a gamble. And
Which
by
works
me
on her. Listen, if the shoe fits, wear it.
Listen, if the shoe fits, wear it. I'm drawing my line in the sand, and hopefully Andy Cohen says, no, don't go. But that's not what he said. Now, Andy Cohen did mention on Radio Andy that he hopes that Lisa Rinna sort of takes the Tamra Judge approach, and she, you know, takes some time off. She gets to kind of recollect her thoughts. Maybe the time off will serve her right. And to be fair, Lisa Rinna she has a booming fashion career out of taking time off. Right?
Yeah.
So
there you go.
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
I mean, let's just see really quick. Hold on. Present, share screen, Lisa Rinna, boom. CR fashion.
Okay, well, these sorry.
What?
It's just these like posts, these like recent posts.
I mean, are they not good?
No, I just feel like, you know, I used to be in Cirque du Soleil for 13 years. Lisa looks like she's also in Cirque du Soleil.
Are you not loving it?
I like her. That's the thing. Like, I mean, I don't like her on the show. I never liked her on Housewives ever. Even when she was good, you know, when people liked her, I just didn't like her. I liked her when I saw her. Oh, this gives me like Chris Angel vibes. I liked her on Broadway when I saw her perform live. I liked her on Melrose Place. I like her when she does. I like her in outside of. I've said this so many times. Outside of reality TV, I don't mind Lisa Rinna at all. I think she's great.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's
don't like her on Housewives. I think she might have single-handedly like ruined the franchise.
Blanca, that's a little aggressive. But no, I get it. Okay. So let's keep it moving really quick, guys. Since we're talking about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills adjacent in some capacity, let's talk about the Randall scandal. Now, Hulu released this docu-trailer for Randall Emmett's new docu-series. Well, it's not a docu-series. It's a documentary where he is accused of drug use, using the N-word, being naked in front of his staff, mistreating his staff, over 30 lawsuits, and, well, abusing the system. So, Jason, did you see the trailer or no?
I did see the trailer, and this is exactly what season 10 of Vanderpump Rules was supposed to be all about, which was Randall Emmett, Lala. We circle back to this all the time. I'm going to say it one more time. Everyone who thinks that Sandoval is fake, why are you doing this? Is this something I'm supposed to know? Is this a signal?
No, my nose was itchy, so I push on it so I don't itch it.
Oh.
It's so you don't create wrinkles inside of your nostrils.
That's funny. You know, no one sees your wrinkles inside of your nostrils.
Oh.
Or anyway, all right, let me back up. Everybody who thinks that Sandoval is fake. So Adam was supposed to be featured numerous times during this season of Vanderpump Rules relating to Randall. When that got cut and we got the email, because of all of this exploding, on top of all of our personal relationships and friendships with people in the cast and people we used to work with and stuff, finding out about it, we knew, oh, holy shit, this is crazy. I cannot wait for this finale, by the way. But this is originally what it was supposed to be about.
Yeah.
And I think like Hulu, ABC, you know, they like picked up on this. And they're like, you know, we have got to do something on it. Because look how well, you know, that the Housewife and the Hustler, the Shocker thing, like how this does. It just kind of gives you more insight, you know, whether it's true, not true, whatever. It gives you more insight, opinion, sometimes some evidence of what happened. But I'm actually really curious to see this because everything you just mentioned, I can imagine this man being guilty of.
Yeah. Well, no. And the thing is, too, is like, you're not going to have ABC and Hulu do an entire documentary bringing all of these people to light. Like, it's not just a witch hunt. How are you going to defend 30 plus lawsuits, your assistants, your former assistants, people who worked with you, people who are suing you, your ex, both of your exes, like your business partners? Everybody is claiming that Randall Emmett was technically this facade, sort of like Spidey said, where in the reality TV world, you have to fake it till you make it to get to the top. Well, they're claiming Randall Emmett did the same thing, but with disgusting things behind him, like using certain language or verbiage that he absolutely should not, being naked, having drugs in foreign countries.
Ew, and who wants to see that naked? It's like Humpty Dumpty,
I
like,
want to see him
and
naked as
Mr.
much as
Ed,
I want to, like,
or whatever, Big Ed. What's his name? Not Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed's the
that's it,
horse.
Jason, that's his brother.
That's not his brother.
It is his
Obviously,
brother.
they're related in some capacity.
It's his brother.
That's not his brother.
Okay.
Okay.
But, you know, what are you going to say about it? Like, everybody wants to know, are we going to be watching the documentary? Yeah. We'll be watching the documentary just like we'll be watching the finale.
Oh my God.
And the reunion of Vanderpump Rules.
Poo-poo head.
Poo-poo
Worm with a
head.
mustache.
Not worm with a mustache.
I mean, hey, I didn't say it. James did. I am so looking forward to this reunion. I'm looking forward to this finale. I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
I mean, I can't wait either. I feel like it's going to be, the finale is going to be so good. And it's just a matter of time before, like, it's going to be here in 2 seconds, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
By the way, let me just bring this up really quick. So it looks like apparently Lala thinks that Randall, after the documentary, is going to be locked up.
What?
People are decoding this. Bravo and Cocktails decoding Lala's message. First, the LA Times article, which is #1 with the paper.
Bravo and Cocktails will be on your channel soon, by the way.
Yes. Yes. When?
I think June.
Okay.
Ask Shaylee. She's in the live chat.
Hi, Shaylee.
She knows.
Next, the Hulu documentary, as you can see the camera. And third, at the bottom, locked up. I mean, bye, Randall.
Oh, God.
Bye, Randy. By the way, Randall, I said this in my last thing. Guys, 600 in the room.
Is he
Randall,
like following in Harvey Weinstein's footsteps? Like, what is this guy doing? You
I
know,
thought
like...
he was very he had such a great, like, the way that he worked a room. But I remember, do you remember when he came into Tom Tom and he bought all of the girls
July. Thank you, Shaylee.
July. Thanks, Shaylee. He bought all of the girls shots and then he didn't have the money. And then I handed him the check for $5,000. It was $4,000, but he was like, oh, I don't have the money. And then him and Jax were literally fighting, arguing in the garden because he was like, Jax, can you spot me $4,000? And Jax was like, what the fuck? And Randall was like, sorry, man, I left my wallet. My mom had a boyfriend who would always leave his wallet every time we would go to Denny's. And he did. He always forgot his wallet and he could never pay for anything.
That's the place where you want to pay. You know what I mean?
I know,
like,
but the guy never paid.
I'd pick up everyone's bill. Like, let's do it. You know, get some Grand Slams, like order an extra coffee. I got you. No,
he never paid. He would sit there and order the most expensive meal. And then at the end of it, he would be like, babe.
Yeah, we have brothers like that. Yeah.
I don't have my wallet. Where did it go? And my mom would be like, that's okay. I have the wallet. He's like, I must have left it at home. Thank God. Like, now what the fuck does he do? I don't know where he's at, but it's called Venmo. So now his ass, I'm sure he has a whole new bag of tricks. A whole new bag.
Well, we'll see if it works. If those tricks, you know, can fool us.
The tricks can fool us. Foxy, the documentary comes out Monday, the 22nd May. I think about
6 days away.
Yes. Speaking of which, let's get into this for a second because I know that we
can we back up for a second?
Oh, yes. We can always back up.
That was Vanderpump rules-ish, and now I totally forgot. Never mind. We can move on.
What?
It was very Vanderpump Rules related. Someone was talking about something in the live chat, and then it made me think, and then now my train of thought has come and gone.
And T, I'm sure you're saying you're getting burnt out on Vanderpump Rules.
Sandoval.
It's almost over. It's almost
over
for a month.
You know what I do have to say is, I'm excited for the rest of it. Like, knowing about it and going through the episodes where they didn't pick back up the cameras, this is what I wanted to say. You know that Tom Schwartz was just seen at Pump, 4 days ago, having a very intense conversation with Lisa Vanderpump and Ken Todd at Pump. Wonder what that was about. There were no cameras. So,
I mean, he was also in Sydney, Australia, talking about the fact that he misses Katie. personally addicted.
Ship has sailed.
Love both of y'all, but Adam comes off very pissy lately. Just saying.
Depends on the day. You know, it's like everyone.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, there's 6 of me in this body. It depends which one clocked in. Today, I feel like she's pretty chill. So,
Yeah.
personally addicted, just clock back in tomorrow and see if you get a bitchier version.
Personally
And
addicted. You know?
Vicky Harnish said, addicted. What? Thank you, Vicky. I agree with you. This is not a bitchy version of me today. Tess Ish said, hey, Adams family. And
Hey,
Jason
Tess.
is always my favorite guest.
Love it. And guys, if you want more of me, which you probably don't, and you love Below Deck, hit up Anchor Watch tonight. We've never done Hot Messy Topics on the same. We have 3 lives today, right? We have this one. We're doing the after party for New Jersey tonight at 9:10 p.m. on the 2nd channel. And then we are back here on Anchor Watch at 11 p.m.
11 p.m.
Yes.
Sue O said, LOL, Adam is just drinking too much espresso lately.
Yeah, now we have
Actually,
a machine in the house, you know, so that's going to be a problem.
I've had 7 shots today. Not the 6 personalities, Adam. We love you, Adam. What's your sign, Adam? It's a Cancer. I'm
We're
starting
both
to hate the
Cancers.
previews and would much rather have tiny teasers instead. Adam is wickedly funny. Jason is just as hilarious, and they make amazing content.
Josie, thank you.
Josie.
I love the trailers we're getting. It's keeping me interested, and I hate to say it, I'm really like judgmental when it comes to the shit that Bravo does sometimes, and like I like what we're getting from Vanderpump. I thought they did a very good job. I know we're being played slightly now that everyone figured it out. They like picked up cameras and they're like keeping us interested, and now they're gonna literally keep us so interested to go into season 11, 12, 13. Besides after 13, I think they might be done, but I've said this before. Ay. That's your new thing. Stop saying that.
I know.
You're not like on Mario Kart and you just got hit by like a green
shell.
You know,
yes.
like no.
Wait. Taurus Moon, hey you, today's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so before we end up kind of wrapping this up, guys, I did want to bring this up really quick because Andy Cohen is talking about Nene Leakes' racial discrimination lawsuit and their feud, plus what he said to Marlo Hampton before the last reunion, which I was a little shocked by. But he went on in his book, his new book that he's promoting the hell out of, and this book is called The Daddy Diaries. He said Marlo was on the first one, and I gave her what I hope was a pep talk for the reunion last season. Okay. According to Andy, he felt that Marlo was doing too much on the series, and he felt like obviously she was doing the most, specifically in terms of her
Wait, last season?
Yeah.
When she had a peach. The first time she had a peach. I didn't think she did too much.
Oh, I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said that he told her it felt like she's been walking around on the show with an AK-47 and randomly firing off at everybody.
That sounds like a comment you shouldn't say.
Yeah, that sounds
maybe
like
just
not
be like,
appropriate.
I feel like you're doing too much. Like, let's bring it down a notch. That sounds way better than like comparing it to an AK-47.
Yeah, I don't think that you should just be comparing shit to AK-47s.
Read the room.
Read the room. But when it comes to the racial discrimination lawsuit, guys, shit is still not settled. And
I was talking to you. I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you, but
No.
I have questions because I was talking to you before, and I thought they had wrapped this up and come to a settlement. That
I thought that they did too, but apparently they were just able to take it. It's not public anymore. They still have to wrap shit up without. They don't want it to be a public thing. So
I mean, too late. You know, like,
I mean, we're talking about it. So
we're talking about it. It's a public thing. They've both made it a public thing. You know, I wonder what they would. I wonder what they would. I don't know. I feel like just let her back on the show. Maybe she'd be happy.
Who?
Nene. I don't know.
She accused him of being a racist.
Yeah.
You can't. First of all,
I know. I don't know. It's a weird situation. It's a weird situation.
If she feels that way, she shouldn't come back to the show. Because if she genuinely feels like if this is not for money, if it's not for financial gain, if she genuinely feels like the network and Andy Cohen provided a racist work environment, why would you come back to that? I would honestly hold my ground, and I would be like, no, not only did you foster this work environment, I'm going to make this as public as possible. I'm going to make sure that nobody else of color or of a different ethnicity, not the Real Housewives of Miami, not someone who's Black, white, Spanish, female, like whatever the case is, I'm going to make sure that nobody is ever affected by this ever again. So I'm about to make a statement with this lawsuit. I wouldn't sit there and be like, oh, so actually you're going to offer me to be back on the show and give me a lot of money. So the lawsuit is over. Thank you for my flowers. I'll be back.
No, I don't know. I don't even know if that's, I don't know. I don't know if Nene has a lot to stand on right now. I love Nene, and I miss the old days of Atlanta.
I miss Nene so bad.
Yeah.
Even though Nene does not like me, but I do miss her.
No, she does not, but that's fine. Someone said in the live chat, I have to bring this up. Dude, need to cover Summer House. I watched it last night and I fell asleep.
So, I hate Summer House.
I don't love Summer. I love Martha's Vineyard so far. That it's a different dynamic, different group of people, but I'm over the whole Summer House thing. I tried covering Summer and Winter House when I had a channel, and it just like we had 5 people in the room, talking about like how drunk they got or who slept with who. Like this happens in real life. Talk to your friends. You know, we don't need to sit here and have a conversation about what we see on the show.
Like Shaylee was so wasted this morning. Like I don't need to watch Summer House to see that.
Okay, Shaylee was not wasted this morning. She's going to kick your ass. She's going to cancel all of your interviews and appointments.
No,
and then we'll have a bigger problem. And then we're going to get sued because you are Andy Cohen and she's Nene Leakes at this point, and you're being rude. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, that's not happening. But Karen R, do we know when Family Karma will be back? No,
never. This is one of my favorite shows too. 3 seasons is not enough. I really think when they made their announcements with everything and they put all their stuff out, everyone was like, where is Family Karma? Because we have grown to love this franchise. It came on at the right time during the pandemic where we needed a show like this. It also represents South Florida and the culture in South Florida, which is so diverse. And you have this group of people who is so close. And I really have grown to love them a lot. And even if you didn't like Family Karma season 1, what are you sitting there laughing at? What are you doing what is this? Season 1, season 2, and 3, it just got better and better. And then you put like a stop to it, which hasn't officially been announced that it's not coming back. So you don't know if it is coming back. They don't know if it's coming back. Bravo probably doesn't know if it's coming back, but it could come to Peacock. Maybe you could get another show on Peacock. You never know.
You never know. Honestly, we really don't know. And Bravo can put it on BravoTV.com and be like, listen, there's a huge announcement by Ariana Madix, but there's actually no announcement.
You're going to hold and wait till BravoCon to announce it's coming back. You remember Family Karma had the biggest setup at BravoCon. Like they had their own section. And when I'm talking about a section, it was like a football field of Family Karma Lounge. It had its own bar. It was really nice. Below Deck had one too, but it wasn't as big. And it was just popular. It was fun, and people love it. And Bravo has gotten so much shit on social media from this. And obviously the Family Karma, the cast has taken to social media already to say, hey, we're sitting here on a treadmill, walking in circles, waiting to be picked up again.
Did they do that on their own?
Yes. That is not Bravo.
I did not realize they did that.
Yes. Hello, they're invested.
Oh, so they're just
We're invested. Everyone's invested except for Bravo right now. Family Karma needs season 4.
Wait,
what are you left us hanging? Like you're gonna leave us like that?
Lee said no Shaws, no Family Karma. I don't like it. I don't like it either because I feel like we have shows that primarily follow our white cast members, our Black cast members. Now we have the Latina cast members who are on the Real Housewives of Miami. And one of the things that was so great about Family Karma was it was the only show that primarily focused on the Indian culture, especially in South Florida, which was so much fun to see because there were so many
heavily represented down here. Absolutely.
And then also the Shaws primarily focused on the Persian culture, which was so fun to see. So I feel like if we're going to also focus on our shows that really like focus on the white, crowd, or our shows like that primarily focus on our gay crowd or black crowd, or also our Latina or Hispanic crowd, then why not show the Persian and Indian
I didn't think the
culture?
ratings were that bad. I really didn't. There's no reason. So again, there hasn't been an official announcement of whatever. It wasn't on the list of the 2023-2024 season. That doesn't mean it's not moving to Peacock. That doesn't mean it's not coming back. No one knows. The cast doesn't know. But, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And I do understand, some people like reality connoisseurs says not everyone enjoyed Family Karma. I understand that too. It's not for everyone, but there were enough, and I feel like it was a good show. But
I agree.
We'll see.
Right, guys.
We'll see. We'll see.
We will see.
We'll see. Love them though. I mean, Brian, Benny, Bali, Monica. Like this is it's fun.
Give us our flowers from roseforever.com.
Give yourself some flowers at this point.
Okay. All right, guys. I think that we covered everything for the most part, but tonight, don't forget that we are live. Kind of double time tonight.
We're double time. We're triple time today. We're live now. We're live at 9:10 with your after party for New Jersey, which is technically the finale before we get the wedding special, which, I mean, I'm already sleeping through the season of Jersey, but whatever. And then I'm not sleeping through the Below Deck Sailing Yacht season 4, which we're doing Anchor Watch at 11 tonight. Did I just shade Jersey and sell myself?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, sorry.
So Alpha Ginger said you guys need a show. Well, definitely need an S, and that's Jason to shut the hell up while I catch this off. So here we go. No, I'm kidding, guys. Don't attack me in the live chat or the comments.
This is just how we banter.
Jesus. Or
God, with not a lot of like real big stuff coming out today. We had a great hot, messy topics.
I mean, listen, we almost hit an hour. We have a lot going on, and we also have the Real Housewives of New Jersey after party, a little bit of Below Deck, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, some NBC upfronts. We get some Vanderpump Rules, finale sneak peeks, and then, of course, shit is still not going anywhere when it comes to the Bravo drama because RHONY is coming in hot. So we have a lot going on, lots to discuss, and it's going to be dropping all day.
If you carried drinks like you're holding that rose thing, you would have been a lot better of a server.
Girl, I used to, first of all, I was the best
server
shit all the time. The best.
Yeah, it doesn't take a lot. You know what I mean?
No, because they were always all wasted. But I was the best server. And Adam Shimmy Shake. Okay. You guys need to watch what happened show. You guys are the best. Thanks for the show. Loved it. Is Adam ready to go? Okay. Yes, girl. Yes, Quentin.
Where are we going?
I am ready to go. Yikes. He's starting kind of. Wait, me?
Okay. Stop. You're so personal. Let's wrap it up, girl.
Oh, I was trying to wrap it up. You were letting me wrap it up.
Something about me?
Okay. Anyways, guys, we will see you tonight for the Real Housewives of New Jersey after party. Also for Anchor Watch with Jason and Josh. That's going to be a fun time. And I will be special guest hosting tonight on Anchor Watch, which I cannot.
You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. You want to stay up
for
till 11 p.m.? I would be more than happy. You want to do that? That'd be great.
Yes. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah. You don't even know what's happening on the show.
Okay. All right. Love you guys. Smash that like button. Show some love. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.